All right, guys, what is up? And welcome to round number 2 of the Pro Play Tour here in beautiful Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
Is Dallas or Fort Worth?
No, it's two cities. This
Right.
is what they explained it to me last time I was here.
Thank you.
They're like, Dallas is Dallas, and then there's Fort Worth, and it's Fort Worth. So we're in Dallas.
So we are in Dallas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you tell somebody that, they're going to be the Texans are here, they're going to be like, yo, you're wrong.
Yeah. Let's
You need
see if the player cam's working.
fix-
Did we get this fixed? Oh, there's the player cam. There's his life putting it down. Nice, so we can see it.
Ooh, this is the blue,
I like this.
yellow.
This is my favorite camera angle where you can see the player playing. You can see their life as they're playing and stuff. This is my favorite one. We need to work on the actual overlay. We're still working just putting the. I know it looks a little like we have this like random black space and stuff. And I apologize, guys, but I'm trying to. We're just trying to get it done.
Looks
here.
great, Dusty.
Well, thank you. Thank you, buddy. But still a lot of work that needs to be done.
Ooh.
All right, Dahan gonna.
He's running the blue-yellow variant of Super
I like that.
Shenron.
Drawing two more. I like it. So passing turn to Kyle. Actually, let's explain who the players are here. Sorry, guys. Run number 2, we have 2 amazing players for you. We have on the left, Dahan Hardesty. If you guys don't know him, one of the best Dragon Ball Super card game players in the world, in my opinion. Love him. Super nice guy from G Sports Entertainment. Love them. Good team. A lot of good people on that team. On the right, we have Cal Wapel. Team, I think it's Team Skillless, I think, but I could be wrong. From Texas, another Texan.
Oh, they're locals?
Yeah, another
Nice.
local. Cal Wapel. He said it's like maple, but it has a W in it.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I like that. So that's who we have on the right. Fantastic player playing Skillless Goku as well.
Isn't Dahan famous for playing
Janemba? Yep. Yeah, I'm sorry, Wabiki. We'll fix that. I need to get some. Can you run and tell Dahan to move his leader in this area? You see what I'm talking
Or the play?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and then after that, everything's fixed. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry, guys. I need to tape that area down. That's my fault. I'll make sure that's fixed around 3, guys. But yeah, so pretty cool matchup here. We're going to go ahead and go to this screen while I explain the matchup. So we have Shenron. Now, don't know what version of Shenron we're seeing here. Obviously, it looks like that he's playing just. Oh, he's actually playing Super Shenron. He's playing Super Shenron. That's my bad. I thought he told me he was playing just Shenron. So that's my bad. So we have Super Shenron, so we know exactly what this matchup is versus Kid Goku. This is a very interesting matchup, and honestly, it's probably one of Super Shenron's hardest matchups playing against Kid Goku. The reason why is because Kid Goku has the ability, first of all, it has card advantage, which is something that obviously Super Shenron doesn't want to mess with. And then on top of that, it also has just really good combo power. It has combo power through its super combos. It has really good combo power through its just like, skillless cards that get plus 5K.
It gives it like that sense of being ability when you combo with a vanilla during defensive and offensive, which is pretty nuts.
Yeah, and again, I'm not sure what version Cal Wapel's playing here. I don't know if he's playing just blue or blue-yellow. It looks a lot like he's playing just blue, considering what's in his life. However, the blue version does have access to Sensu Bean, which is very tough for Super Shenron to deal with. And if they have blue-yellow, they also have access to cards like Flying Nimbus and stuff. That's also very good. So I love Skillless Goku. I think this matchup is very favorable to them. In fact, Marcus Katarsi in his Shenron's Lair article said that this was his toughest matchup playing against Skillless Goku. He's like, nah, I don't like playing against it. It's tough. Dusty, what is your opinion of a Child's Wish as a card design? Good question. Child's Wish is one of those cards, and we talk about it a lot. Anytime a card limits future design. So anytime you design a card and you go, well, wait a second, how is this card going to work with a card we've already designed? It's okay if it happens every once in a while, but if it happens consistently like Child's Wish, every 3 cost or lower 15K they ever print, they have to say, is this too powerful with Child's Wish? Is this too powerful coming back for free? I think you have a problem with design. That's how I see it. That's my way of seeing it, is that if it limits future card design, if you have to make a card that you want to make a 15K, 16K, so it doesn't work with Child's Wish, or you have to make it a 4-drop, so it doesn't work with Child's Wish, if you start designing around that card too much, it's the card. You need to cut the card, ban the card, limit the card, do something to take that card's power away. So that's my thoughts on it. S. Slater, very good question.
So right now Dahan is at 5?
Yes.
Wow. How's he at 5? Oh, because Kid Goku's attacking him.
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering, what happened there?
Ooh, Dahan attacking with Crisis Crusher to combo away. Oh, Bulma. Getting her into the drop, pretty important.
This is what's going to do that cycle, man.
There comes the Child's Wish.
Oh, my God.
Top 2 in the drop there. Draws a card. Dahan's actually playing with Sensu Bean. So this is a yellow-blue version.
Mm-hmm.
This is the weenie version.
The weenie.
LTN streak. Daehan's been corrupted. Well, like I said, in my opinion, Daehan, the best Janemba player in the world. Obviously, I have not seen every single Janemba player, but out of the ones I've seen, he's the best. And I will tell you that if he's not playing Janemba, then Janemba's probably not a good choice.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Geetster, for sure. Child's Wish is why there's 3 drop 19Ks. Absolutely. And I think you have to start asking yourself as a designers, you know, hey, we're putting a little too much work into making sure Child's Wish isn't broken. Maybe it's just Child's Wish's, problem. Maybe maybe it's the issue. Also, we see Kyle charging 2 7-drop Gojitas, which I love that finisher in Kid Goku. I love it.
That card is amazing.
Yep. I actually played the blue-yellow version. I run the yellow 15K Goku or 20K Goku and then the blue 20K Vegeta, so I can still run one of the 7-drop Gojitas as a finisher. I love that finisher.
You only ran one?
Yeah, I run one of those and one Demigra. Is the way
go.
I see it. Yeah, yeah. But I think that's Child Goku's toughest design is how are you going to end the game. I feel like the deck is very good in the early game. It's very good in the mid game, but then the late game it can fall off.
Yeah.
So it has to get us to Megra a lot of the times to be able to finish off the grinding matchups.
Yep.
And sometimes you're just not able to. And sometimes even when you do draw it, you can't get 7, black in the drop efficiently. And so I love having access to that Gogeta where I can, okay, this is another great way to finish the game. All right, Kyle going to combo the Android.
What? Oh, he's making sure that attack goes through.
Bass said. Good choice for this weekend. All right, and there's the super combo. Again, a lot of these Kid Goku players are favoring Roshi, but maybe, Tony, maybe you're doing something wrong. Because I love Trunks.
I do too, because you fill it up pretty quickly, and then during either player's turn, like you just gotta.
I like to be able to defend when I'm high on life.
Yes.
I think that's really, really important.
So shout outs to 221
insane.
viewers, man.
Thank you all so much. Like I said, so early.
Yeah. It's like 1 a.m. in Scotland or afternoon. People watching all over the world.
Yeah, round 2, guys. 200 viewers. That's amazing, guys. Thank you so much for your love and support. We really, really appreciate it. We work hard to bring this stream to you guys. So you guys supporting us is just the best way to show your support. I have so many people message me. They'll be like, "How can we support the stream?" It's like, just view, man. Just watch.
Yeah.
That means a lot. That shows us what we're doing right. Any kind of feedback, we love it. So please help us with any kind of feedback.
Double strike, crit. Ouch. Playing. Oh, you play Child's Wish. Oh my goodness.
All right, there it is. Drawing a card.
Call this the Rudigarn 2.0 right here.
Yeah, we'll see here. Oh, another Krillin coming down. Good attacker here, 15K. If he takes a life, he does take the life. So 15K critical coming in here on Kyle. Since we're being a ready 2 energy here, back up to 2.
Oh my goodness.
I think this weenie version is so much harder to play. If you mess up one time, I'm gonna say you're screwed, but you're in a bad spot.
Yeah, dude, it's easy to mess up.
Oh, it's
so easy to mess up. Oh, he wants his attack to go through.
Yeah. Well, it looks like what he's trying to do here is draw into a way to extend his turn. And then he also has the ability to, this puts him at 15 cards and drop. He needs 5 more cards after that. So he might, if he can't extend his turn anymore, he might just dump the rest of his hand and then just take an extra turn so he can continue here.
Wow.
But we'll see what Daehan decides to do. This puts 3. Yep. So there's
he's dumping it.
There's the dump. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he has 18 cards currently in drop after this resolves. Oh, dude, Radachu, man, had the alarm ready so I could wake up and watch this. Was looking forward to watching the tournament. Dude, thank you so much. Yeah, this Goku was sick. Take 1 life and it restands, and then next turn you can take another life. Looks like Daehan's going to take an extra turn here. Looks like he's setting up to take an extra turn.
It's 25. Oh, you awaken.
Yep. Force the awaken there. All right, going to combo Super Shenron. We're going to take a look at Kyle over here at 4 life here.
Crisis Crusher.
Yeah, got to get that Crisis Crusher out of here. That should be 18 cards. That's 19. It needs 1 more card in the drop to go to take the extra turn.
Wow. Oh, now he can use Roshi's effect to draw. And he's only
42 here.
Oh my
Dehan
goodness.
attacking. He actually runs 2 of those Goku. This is 20 right here. This is exactly 20 cards in drop. So we'll see if he decides to take the extra turn of just that 20. Getting a lot of cards out of Kyle's hand. Kyle down to 1 energy, but
he's like,
yeah, I'm gonna see if I can take a look at Kyle's life here.
Kyle's at 4, dude.
Kyle's gonna get.
He only has 2 cards.
Depending on which way he takes his life, he's gonna get access to a power burst, which is very good. Having that negate can help because not only do you negate, but you negate and then get a card back to combo. And then so you have to negate the skillless, which is a 10K, a 10K combo, and a Dragon Ball. And so I think if he takes his life from left to right, that's going to give him the best set of cards to maybe defend against this extra turn from Dehan. Keyblade Master LMP, just wanted to say that I love the stream setup you guys have made for this event. Thank you so much, man. Like I said, we've all been working so hard. Everyone here, the whole production team, Tony, Richie, all been working really hard to put this on for you guys.
Putting in work.
Well, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. All right, Dehan.
He just skipped his turn, dude. What do you think about Super Shenron, in your opinion, Dustin?
I think Super Shenron is fine. I don't think it needs adjustment. I think it's just a good. I think it's just a good deck. But I think it's how do I say this? Sometimes a deck needs to be hit based off what I call tournament flow.
Gotcha.
So sometimes the way that like taking a 20-minute turn or taking 2 turns back to back can take up so much time. It's just unfun to play against.
Gotcha.
Dehan, very fast, very quick, very efficient player. But somebody can sit down with this deck and just take forever, shuffling, going. And I think that needs to be addressed maybe, or just a little bit more hate needs to be printed. But there is a lot of hate for this deck. This deck is hard to play. It does have weaknesses.
Yes.
It does have ways to put a wrench in its plan. But there's been decks of Magic, that's been hit just because they required too much shuffling. It was making turns go a little bit long. I think you also need to balance for tournament flow. I think you can't just balance for power by itself. I don't think the Super Shenron is over the top insane compared to some of the decks we've seen in Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
But I think that flow-wise, it's probably the worst flow deck we've ever seen. It just takes forever to take its turns. I mean, look how long Dehan's turns have been. You know what I mean? He's still playing. You know what I mean? And that's something to maybe look at.
Oh, wow.
I don't want to watch Blue-White Super Shenron do its thing until later rounds.
That's game. Oh, my God.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh,
Dehan taking.
You were right, though. If he would have drawn from left to right, he would have had the right. Okay, negate.
That's one thing I love about the life cam is being able to look at that and say, oh my gosh, which way is he going to take it? Because it really could have changed the match. Having that negate, having an extra combo power could really matter. It really could. It really changes what could happen.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, Dehan with 3 Dragon Balls in life.
That is the best thing that could happen. At least for the deck against. Oh man. That is like very unlucky, man. Like that's happened to me before. I've actually opened up with 5. And I've lost. I just had to scoop.
Right.
Because I was playing against Broly. And I was banking on them. I was banking on drawing the last 2 Dragon Balls for my life, and they were the last 2. And I'm like, yeah, it's game. I lost.
Oh,
I had to pass. I was like, I'm dead.
Thoria says, at PPGDBS, how is Russell S doing? So far, 1-0. I talked a little bit between about 1-0.
Yeah.
Yeah. Radar is far from being the problem. Yeah, I mean, like I said, guys, I mean, the deck, there's a lot of problems with the deck, right? I mean, there's a lot of things that aren't right. Matt Coombs in chat pointing out the infinite resource generation. Obviously, that's not correct. You don't want a deck that can continue to produce unlimited resources. That's very unhealthy or has the potential to be unhealthy. I don't think they can ban the Bulma, though. I think the Bulma is like a licensed card, though. I think it has like the model. It's a model card, so I think maybe like license agreement, it might be weird if they ban that card. So I don't think that's the right choice, regardless, if they even could.
Do you think for Nats there will be some type of like hit on something?
Yeah,
in your opinion?
I mean, you got to think about this. I mean, okay, can Super Shenron produce unlimited resources? In a way, yes.
Okay.
I mean, Radar does take one. They have no way to regenerate that one, so they can only, in theory, generate so many resources. It's not It's not infinite. It's not like, I can generate 1,000 resources and I kill you no matter what. But I think just a couple well-placed cards does shut the deck down. So like Flying Nimbus, it's very hard to win through a Flying Nimbus, especially if you save it for the right time. Obviously, you have access to battering laser and other things. So I think the deck isn't necessarily like unbelievably broken. And I think a couple more just like key placed silver bullet cards that are very good. We just need more defensive cards in the game in general.
Yeah.
And I think that's what you're seeing here. Whenever you have a lack of defense in a game, then decks like this win. There's no reason that deck should be winning, right? It's attacking with 10Ks most of the time. It's just the way that how undefensive the format is, and the cards in general are allowing this deck to win. And then they put all their resources into the last couple attacks, and then they win that way.
Yep.
But that's not normally how the game should be ran, right? So I think we need more defensive cards. And once that happens, this deck just becomes, I'm not saying unplayable, obviously, but it becomes harder for it to win, and then it might get pushed out of the format just because of that.
They might get a card that removes from, like if you place one card in the drop, it gets removed from play. You think they'll make something like that?
Oh, I would love to see just a blocker that says, this card can't be KO'd when it's blocking, and then whenever you take a life, like whenever you take damage, like ready this card.
Oh,
right. So you can block one, take one, ready, block one, take one, ready, and keep doing that. That's enough of that happening is gonna. I mean, imagine if you can just it's essentially a free negate every time you take a damage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, we need more defensive cards like that. We need a way where we can say, okay, this deck wants to kill me on turn 3. I have this defensive plan ready, and it also makes sideboarding more dynamic and more fun as well. If you're playing a sideboard game where you're like, oh, I'm against a aggressive deck, I can sideboard into defensive options. That's way more fun.
That kind of reminds me of set 1 Frieza, the 6-drop. I don't know if you remember the triple strike, that if they attack it restands if they don't KO it. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
It's like a yellow card, so if you're saying like
it's
they create
it's a 6-drop Frieza. Yeah. I love that card.
So
it's one of my favorite design cards.
So they should bring a smaller variant of
exactly,
it.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. That'd be pretty cool.
Zap in chat. What's up, Zap? Nice to see you, man. Just ban the leader, limit Radar. Yeah, you could. I mean, there's a lot of ways you can hit it, right? Definitely a lot of ways to hit it.
Is Daehan at 3?
Yeah, Daehan at 3 life.
Oh, shoot.
That's what happens with 3 of those Dragon Balls during your life.
Man.
It's very scary. Kyle still has full life here.
Oh, man. At that point, you're just like, what do I do?
Zabadzamed says Dusty's the only one that understands the Shenron situation. Should do a YouTube video explaining. Thanks you. I mean, I appreciate that. Thank you. Like I said, I think ironically enough, the Shenron situation is more of a design flaw than it is a gameplay flaw. And I think that's maybe why I have a unique look at it, because I guess my experience is more game design. Yeah,
right?
more game design than necessarily format. But yeah, I mean, I'll make a video about it. I'll discuss it. We're actually in a process of doing some really cool changes to kitchen table meta, as far as we're updating all of our quality across the board, new camera, new overlays, new everything. So that should be coming out pretty soon, and maybe that'll be the video I'll make talking about it.
Are you still changing your logo, by the way?
Yeah.
Is that still in the process?
We have the new logo, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's all done. I'll show it to you, actually, and see what you think.
Sure.
I'm curious what you think. Also, G Sports Entertainment said hello, and I completely ignored you. I'm sorry. I just saw you comment again. But G Sports Entertainment, thank you so much for being here, my man. Best of luck this weekend. You guys provide great service for the game. Thank you so much. And G Sports Entertainment with some of the best players in the game, hands down. I mean, if I'm talking about the top 3 teams, I think currently in the game, I would absolutely have G Sports there. I mean, that's how good they are. Fantastic organization, fantastic players, both skill-wise, but most importantly, just demeanor.
Ooh, Crusher Ball, whatever.
Crusher Ball. We had planned to do a pregame show. One of our commentators couldn't make it here, so it kind of we kind of put that off to the side. We're like, okay, don't worry about it. But one of the things we were going to do was we were all going to pick our top 5 cards we thought would make an impact in this event, and one of mine was going to be Crusher Ball. I think that card is so good right now. It's one of those set 1 cards that are always there, and it's so good. It's very good against just generically to help you buy an extra turn, but it's also really good against Broly, the green Broly deck, which I expected to see more of than we've seen.
There's a lot of Brolys, man. I saw a lot of Brolys. There's quite a few. There's a lot of VanillaKus and a lot of mono blue variants that I've been seeing.
Right. What's MKZ?
MKZ?
Yeah, MKZ. Because they don't play MKZ.
Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat.
Zombies?
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat Zombies? I don't know. Minus Killzone.
Right. Minus Killzone. Thank you.
I forgot about that.
I knew it was some acronym for a card.
I totally forgot Minus Killzone exists.
Oh, no. Minus Killzone is a super. I saw somebody link a list talking about, look at this freaking double strike attack coming on Daehan, though. Holy moly. This is the power of Kid Goku. But Daehan actually has so many cards in hand, it's very possible that he's able to stop this.
How much did he go up to?
So this is 10, 20, 30, 5.
Oh, he gets that
40,
5K boost, remember, if he reveals the Dragon Ball.
Yeah, 40, 50, 60, 70. And Daehan beats it. Oh,
wow, but that's his whole hand.
I love that. I love that play by Kyle, though, man. He knows this is how I have to win. Shoo, what?
Is that still his hand?
Yeah.
Is that Daehan's hand?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm telling you, man, they get so many cards.
Is he about to skip his turn again? Oh no. Do you think he cited Victory Strike? Daehan? Since he's running path. He didn't have that earlier.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. I don't think this is I'm not sure that Victory Strike belongs in this deck. I think just your 8-drop Height of Mastery is good enough.
Gotcha.
I think getting there is good enough. At least in my testing, I had Victory Strike main board to test it, and I didn't use it one time. And it's a green too, so it's even awkward in like energy and stuff. It's like, do
I want to charge this?
It's like this thing. It could be good in the slower matchups, obviously against decks like Janemba and stuff. I don't expect to see a lot of those this weekend. So I think if you want to put one Victory Strike in sideboard, that's probably okay. But I love Daehan being able to go. I'm going to go weenie game 1, and game 2 I'm going to go more defensive. I'm going to go more mid-range Super Shenron. Gotcha. That's fantastic. That's a dynamic sideboarding option, and that makes the game fun. It makes it fun to play. It makes it fun to watch. It makes it fun to commentate. And we need more of those options. What's the best Kid Goku Vanilla deck? Now, I'm no Kid Goku Vanilla expert, but I think blue-yellow is the best combination in the game.
Yeah, we were talking
currently.
about that earlier.
And I love it for multiple reasons. Number one, I love having the sideboard options. You have access to so many fantastic options. Flying Nimbus, Crusher Ball. And then on the blue side, you have access to Sensu Beans. These are all cards that would really, really help Kyle in this situation. And I really wish I would see more Kid Gokus at least sideboarding some yellow. Like Matt is saying in chat. You don't, just because you have a little bit of yellow sideboard doesn't mean you have to go all in yellow. Was Daehan blue game 1? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We saw Sensu Bean game 1.
So now he's going the yellow.
He's going more yellow base. Yeah. And again, I like that option a lot too. Going more blue-based game 1's grading the mirror match.
Yeah.
Having access to Sensu Bean is super important.
Oh, wow. It's warped. Oh, my goodness. Does he have it?
Another double strike. Boom, 2 super combos. So many cards.
Dude, that's insane.
But here's the thing. Kyle has still at 8 life, though. Kyle's still at 8 life. We're going to get a shot over here at the Daehan cam.
I wonder what he's thinking.
He's thinking, I'm going to have to find a way to kill my opponent from 0 to nothing, and he can do that with Height of Mastery. He just needs 4 energy and 7 sparking, so he has to be a little careful here. He has to either height before he ultimates or be able to ultimate in a way where he can, leave certain, like 4 or 5 cards and drop, and then combo.
That's where I've misplayed before, where I don't Height of Mastery right away, and then I do the 20, and I only have like 3 in the drop, so I can't even swap out. I'm like, oh my goodness, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah. I mean, when I was learning the deck, I made that mistake quite a bit, where I'd be like, oh, I'm just going to play this out. It's going to be awesome. And you're like, oh, no. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the deck is hard to play. I don't care what people say. The Super Shenron is actually pretty hard to play efficiently. You can get yourself in a situation sometime when you're just like, yeah, actually they are. We're actually on a stage, and there's dressing rooms for like the actors. And, yeah, we just put them in. We have 2 dressing rooms, and we made one to Yugo, one to DBS. There it is.
He
Tapped
did it.
out. There's 35K, the first strike. Let's see if
What's in his life? He's at 6. Oof. This is where you say it, Dusty. Like, it depends on what he gets.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's gonna
yeah, I mean,
skip his turn though.
yeah, I
I
mean,
totally
he gets to
forgot
attack at least a couple more times. And against this deck right here, obviously yellow leaders are very good. Having access to time magic is so good in this situation. Obviously, this is not an out for Kyle. Kyle is running a black leader and no yellow, so there's absolutely no way he can do it.
Oh no.
No, but they were actually in dressing rooms though. Right, the Copa was like, I was joking. No, they were actually in dressing rooms. That's why the Vandy emitters are back there.
Gets the 5K boost, so he's 25.
So 25 needs 15 more. There it is.
That's it.
Stops the first attack.
Wait, did he play Child's Wish? Oh no, he didn't play it for free, so he's gonna skip his turn, I believe. Yep.
Yeah, this looks like it's going to be I skip my turn with Daehan, and then Kyle's going to have to find a way to defend 2 more attacks with 2 cards in hand. Seeming a little difficult.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Pass my turn. Just kidding. I'll take another one.
Yeah, let me just take another turn. Is that all right, dude? I think that's pretty good. Or
Oh man, that was rough.
this is the version. To me, this is the version of the deck that looks the most scariest. This is the version of the deck where you're like, maybe the deck's a little too strong, right? Maybe the fact that they can tap down all their energy and attack 4 times with 35K triple striker, like that's when it starts getting a little bit. The old Marcus Cantarsi build here.
Yep.
Here comes in 35K. Let's see what happens. If this attack sticks, then Kyle's done. And then Kyle's like, I have 2 cards, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Negate.
Well,
That would have been crazy.
A quick 2-0 victory there for Daehan.